There are created things that exist in this world that are temporary. This fact is beyond question and does not need any analysis whatsoever. Consider the following. If a created thing caused another created thing to exist without a first eternal being, then it means that the creation simply burst into existence like magic. The reality is that no sane person can claim this as a belief. You see, everything created has an origin of non-existence, which means that at one point creation didn't exist, after which it came into existence. For example, human beings at one point didn't exist, after which they came into existence. If you consider the stars, the planets, the galaxies, at one point they were nothing, after which they burst into life. This same origin, which is non-existence, is the same for all created things. They came from nothing, and now they enjoy life. So as long as one created thing comes before another, and this goes on forever, then all we ever have is a never-ending chain of non-existence. We have nothingness. We have the absolute void, which doesn't make sense because we are here. Let me say that again. If this chain of non-existence regressed forever, how do we ever arrive at existence? The point is that we can't possibly get to existence unless we reach that first being, whose essence must be existence, meaning that this being always existed and was not caused to exist, and that only through this being's existence are we able to exist. Nothing cannot produce something, and it is far more rational to believe that something produced something than the idea of nothing produced something. Consider another example. If I could not raise my hand, for instance, unless I sought permission from the person seated next to me, and the person next to me could not raise their hand until they sought permission from the person next to them. If this went on forever and it just kept going, then permission to raise the hand could never occur because everyone is waiting on the next person. If there is no independent person or being who doesn't need to ask permission, then it would never occur. Therefore, we can rationally say that there does exist an independent, infinite being who exists by virtue of his own nature and not due to some prior event or the causal ability of others. This position is unavoidable.